Hi everybody, Anke here with my first process video for HipKit Club featuring the beautiful August kids. Today I'm going to make a layout with a watercolor background which is really easy to make. All we need for making this background is cardstock, watercolors, paintbrush and a piece of foil. The one I use here is from an old sticker pack. So what I'm doing is taking my paintbrush and start painting on the foil. The photo I'm scrapping today is from a sailing trip, so I use different shades of green and blue for my background. When the foil is colored, I press it on the cardstock and you can see the watercolor effect. And you can repeat this for adding more color or for coloring a larger area like I do it here. What I really like about this technique is that the cardstock doesn't get very wet, so it stays flat and you don't have to use a special watercolor paper for your project. So my background is ready now and I let it dry. Now let's start with the next step. I go through the papers and decide which ones I want to use. Wood grain papers always look great on sailing layouts. And I think I will combine it with a blue paper. I don't just cut the papers because I like the distressed edges. So now I arrange my paper strips and when I have found the best position, I adhere them. One of my favorite items from the kits is the gold star trim from the Project Life kit. I think it will be a nice accent on my layout, so I cut off a piece of the trim and place it between the paper strips. Now let's see where I place my photo. Okay, this looks good. I'm a huge fan of frames and the pom-pom frames from the August kits are so beautiful. So I'll use that blue frame for my photo here. Now it's time for some embellishments. I want some flags on the left side of my layout, so first of all I take a piece of twine. That will be the rope that holds my flags. Here you can see how I adhere the twine. This is a bit tricky, and mostly I end with glue all over my fingers, but I like the look. Now let's cut out the flags. Cutting out things from the papers is a good way to get some extra embellishments. When I first saw the blue scallop paper, it reminded me of waves, and so I cut out some waves and arranged them around my photo here. Now it's time to adhere everything. For the frame and the flags I use foam pads because I want them to stand out a bit. For my title I use the Twilight Thickers from the main kit. I like this banner from the sticker sheet. I glued on cardstock and cut it out to make it more sturdy. Now I add some more stickers. And some color splashes. These tiny star stickers are a good addition to the gold star trim. finally I cut some pieces of the wood grain paper and place them in two corners of my page. My layout is finished now and I like how it turned out. I hope you like it too, and thanks for stopping by.